So what happened in the Whistler and Pemberton real estate markets last month? Well, July brought some shifts, and whether you're buying, selling, or just keeping an eye on the market, these trends are worth knowing. Hey, I'm Dean Linnell, and I help people make confident real estate moves in Whistler and Pemberton. No fluff, just straight up insight so you can make the right decision at the right time. So let's start in Whistler. Summer always tends to slow things down a bit, and that was the case again this July. There were 31 sales last month. That's a 9% drop compared to last year and 35% below the 5-year average for July. So things definitely eased up. Now here's where it gets interesting. While much of Metro Vancouver is seeing inventory grow, Whistler is actually seeing the opposite. Active listings fell to 315, which is down 9% from this time last year. That's a pretty sharp contrast, but my sense is that a lot of sellers who had their properties on the market over the past 12 to 18 months just gave up and took them off the market and delisted them. In fact, many of the new listings I'm seeing come on the market recently were actually listed in the past year or so, and were just being brought back to the market again. The sales to active listings ratio shows a clear buyer's market in the single family and condo segments, while townhomes are sitting in more balanced territory. Prices tell a different story though. The median sale price for single family homes actually went up year over year, largely because of activity in the higher end luxury market. But those homes are taking longer to sell. We're seeing a median of 104 days on market for single family homes. Townhomes are moving faster at 57 days, and condos are the quickest at just 33 days. Now let's shift to Pemberton, where we saw a very different pace. Pemberton had 13 sales in July, and that's the most in a single month since last October. Those numbers were boosted by several subject to sale transactions that just kind of lined up just right. It was also 9% higher than the 5-year average for July. So a real uptick in activity. Inventory dropped here too, now sitting at just 70 active listings, which is 20% lower than last year. That's a big shift, and it's tightening up the market. Homes in Pemberton took longer to sell overall though. Single family homes saw a median of 139 days on the market, condos sat at 65, and townhomes sold the fastest in just 38 days. That suggests some stronger buyer demand in the townhome segment. Now let's zoom out. The Bank of Canada held interest rates steady again in July. That's 3 times now in a row. And even with all the global noise like new US tariffs and supply chain slowdowns, the Canadian economy is showing some real resilience. Strong domestic tourism is a part of that, especially in markets like Whistler and Pemberton. So what does that mean for you? Steady rates and tighter inventory are a combo that could shift buyer behavior from waiting and watching to actually making a move. If you're thinking about getting into the market, acting before fall could put you ahead of the curve. And if you're selling, this late summer window might be your best shot to capture serious buyer attention before the snow starts falling. So bottom line, whether you're buying or selling, the next few weeks might matter more than you think. If you're not sure how these trends impact you specifically, I'm happy to talk it through. Just reach out at the contact details in the description below, and we'll find your best next step.